Hello there. Revan's Apprentice here yet again, doing a second take of the Dragon Age Origins. At this point I'm just picking things to play because I enjoy playing them. I might ramble on about a few things during combat, but here to focus on the story for this. Let's go ahead and start a new game. One of my personal favorite games, of course. Get that out of the way.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The Mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Oh yeah, this game, especially if you play a dwarf, very interesting. This is how I imagine dwarves should act.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright. Again, another good introduction to a game. Cutscene pretty much says everything you need to know. Character creation as we go through it as usual. Human, elf, dwarf. When I had this back on Xbox, I made a lot of dwarves. So let's try and do something a little different here. The warrior I already know. I mean, it's simple to play. It's it's the melee fighter class. You beat things with a stick. The rogue class, I barely know how to play it that well. The mage, however, looks interesting. let's see, +1 to everything, or... Yeah, let's not min-max. Go ahead and just do human mage.
Greetings.
Let's see. There we go. There, nice little stat block. I mean, it's a little over in the magic, but I believe as a mage, I'm gonna need a crap ton of magic. I mean, it's just the usual. Though I find it funny that they tried to get away from the stat blocks from every other RPG, including Dungeons and Dragons. Instead of wisdom, it's willpower. Instead of charisma, it's cunning. And then they just replace the entire stat entirely with magic. So this is a little more of an interesting take on what they want for this game. Go ahead and just do coercion. I like my persuasive characters. I hate... Oh, hey, you have a persuasion option. Oh, look, you failed because, yeah, you decided not to take persuasion. Yeah, it really sucks. Alright. Heal because I love healing classes. And lightning bolt. Play this on normal. Because as I've said before, I think I'm great at this game.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Kalenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Okay, then. Nice setup and exposition. You know, actually setting hard set rules to your magic. There are a few instances I would argue do not have well-defined magic rules. Looking at you, Marvel.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die. This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
Yeah, okay, Dick. Yeah, you might notice I side more with the mages. Mostly because, yeah, not a fan of the Chantry. It's that religious dogma that just always tries to keep you down. And we are into it. Try to ignore all that stuff. It's, there we go. This is more of a real-time RPG, so all of the combat is, you push buttons, things happen. You're not waiting on your turn. Not like Knights of the Old Republic, where it's like, alright, I'll wait for the other guy to stab me in the face. And here it's, I gotta run away so I can cast some damn spells and I get stabbed.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone. You think you're really here? In that body? You look like that because you think you do. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
Yeah, because I'm gonna believe the first thing I see that talks to me.
Like I said, in this place, you are what you perceive yourself to be. I think I used to be like you. Before. The Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same. Don't waste time with that talk. You don't want to end up like this. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can, that's your way out. Or your opponent's, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
As much as I like to believe you, dude, no. I'm pretty sure you're a demon. That or I've played far too many games and I'm already predicting more than I
Question
need
for
to.
those in the tower. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to ask. Maybe someday, so will I. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see, I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out. A dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
Tutorials on? Oh, that didn't... Okay, there it is. Like, 2 spell attacks and straight up kill that? Huh. It's gonna be like, this is gonna be a way harder game than crap.
Most excellent.
There we go. Combat's gonna be easy because this is a tutorial level. Let's be honest, tutorials are not nearly that difficult and they're not meant to be. Well, unless you're Dark Souls. Dark Souls tutorial. You decided to play the game. Well, it's time for you to learn the follies of your way for even preparing to play this.
Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name to me.
Spirit of Valor.
Another
Okay.
mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, than to be sent unarmed against a demon. Indeed, the choice and the fault lies with the mages who sent you here. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come. Of course, you are not the first mortal to seek my aid. I am not here to assist you, however. My purpose is to seek perfection, creating the ultimate weapon for the pursuit of valor.
Oh yes, create the ultimate weapon in the pursuit of valor, instead of helping me, which would be even more valorous. I get ya.
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested. How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and valor. I am a warrior.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that way if you just send me unarmed, jackass.
You are insolent. But your will is unquestionably strong. Very well, mortal. You prove to me that you possess the strength to resist this demon. Go, prove your worth as you must. I am confident you will succeed.
Sweet. Oh, and I'm already getting the pre-order bonus stuff. Good lord. Alright, now I have an actual staff. I'm a real wizard now. See, we don't use wands. Wands are for pansies.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
Ooh, a demon of sloth.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
Yeah, this is probably not the best idea on my part.
Help you? Nothing can help you. Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. Oh, I tire of you already. You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
You would stop hiding like a pansy and actually help me? I still think you're a demon. This is a bad idea, but I'll go with it.
We? I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
I don't feel I'm getting a very fair deal out of this. Well, I'll kill him anyway if he tries.
Truly? Oh. Well, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
Sea with no water, coast. Talking about a map? Oh good, I am half as smart as I think I am.
The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
Okay, you're not even trying. My tongue.
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
These riddles are easy for a person like me who's actually put these in my D&D games. It's a dream.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling. I've taught the mouse, do not persist in bothering me. I'm tired.
Ah, poor demon, he's tired. I'd prefer to just destroy him now, but the game will not allow that. There we go. Now I'm aptly prepared to face a demon, even though I probably have a demon bear with me now. I've played far too many games. Far too many. Do a save here.
And there is a spirit of rage.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
How about no?
Oh, I shall. So this This creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules?
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
Yeah, that's even more, that's even worse. And that's why you take the heal spell.
You did it. You actually did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to... But I never really thought any of you were worthy. That is because you are a true mage. One of the few. The others, they never had a chance. The Templars set them up to fail, like they tried with you. I regret my part in it. But you have shown me that there is hope. You can be so much more than you know. You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
Yep, friggin' called it.
What? What do you... Of course it was. What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential?
You?
You are a smart one.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride. Keep your wits about you, Mage. True tests never end.
Trust no one. And back we are.
Are you all right? Say something, please. Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
You know, I'm not supposed to tell you anything. I'd prefer not to tell you anything.
There must be something more, or they'd tell the apprentices what's involved. I know I'm not supposed to know, but we're friends. Just a little hint, and I'll stop asking, I promise.
That little
Really?
rebellious.
That's it? That makes sense. They want to see if you can resist a demon and stop yourself from becoming an abomination. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
You should be fine any day.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me. The Tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
3 choices. I'd prefer the harrowing. Just to be honest.
I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up. He didn't tell me. About the harrowing, I'd guess, but you never know with Irving. You'd better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Did you hear anything? Is she all right? Is she awake? Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He says she's very talented and very brave.
Well, he would, wouldn't he?
I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
That's what I love about this game. Just the random conversations you could just be like, oh hey, that's interesting. I'm gonna sit here and listen for a little bit. Now we go through the usual trope of RPGs. What can I loot without people getting pissed off at me?
I shall do it.
Yeah, I should probably level up. Go with cunning, a willpower, some magic. Oh yeah. That's right, this game has friendly fire. So if you've never played a real RPG, you don't just cast fireball on your friends. They don't tend to like that. Go ahead and do I want to do that? Or rejuvenate? Let's do that until I get some other stuff, but don't cast fireball on your friends. Just don't. They're gonna end up not being your friends for much longer.
Did you hear? Hear what? I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in blood magic. Why would anyone do something so stupid? That's a death sentence. That's what I hear anyway.
Okay, why did that last sentence sound like he was yelling from another room? And I am going to try and do as much the roleplay elements and just, you know, just finding people to talk to and listen to. Yeah, that's what you play these games for. If you're just playing to cast badass spells, well...
I shall do it.
I won't say you're playing it wrong, but you're playing it for the wrong reasons. I'm not going to go to the basement just yet. I'm probably not even supposed to go to the basement.
Must control the fire with your will. Keep the flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries.
Injuries? But...
Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... No. Breathe. You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that.
Yeah, the dude almost lit himself on fire. Perhaps you should not put someone who is, not confident in themselves playing with goddamn fire magic.
Do you remember what the chantry says about magic?
Magic must serve man, and not rule over him.
Very good. And what do you think that means? Can anyone tell me?
Hey!
No, that's not what it means.
It means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to force people to do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
Good old indoctrination at an early age. Where do I know this from? Oh yeah, the Jedi Order. The old Jedi Order, anyway.
Concentrate, hold the shield. If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited. Should you face a demon with your will wavering so, it would consume you. Is that what you want? No? Then stand firm and know you can resist whatever I throw at you. Again.
Like, all these conversations are slowly saying up, hey, this is how magic works. You use your will to get the spells to work. Like, really, really set in stone magic rules. I love it. Anyway, before we go any further, I will go ahead and save, and I will end it there. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this travel down the Mage's Path in Dragon Age Origins, with a little bit of my commentary. Hopefully I will do more of this, Knights of the Republic, and just random other things, till I get set schedules down and all that. You know, looking for another job and all this is gonna put the schedules all into whack. Anyway, hopefully you are enjoying any of these series that I put out. If you have any comments, questions, advice, I will take any of that. Leave them in the comments or send me a message, either one. Anyway, this has been Reverend's Apprentice, and enjoy your day.